According to wellness beliefs, dating back thousands of years, your body possesses an unspoken wisdom that we seek to enhance. These sources of energy, known as your chakras, lend power to your everyday pursuits and guide your state of well-being throughout the day. We created Mantra Essential Oils to help you tap into these innermost points of energy. Mantra Essential Oils are nature's sources to align your energies, calm your senses, and connect with your inner self. We invite you to experience each blend traditionally used for its own therapeutic properties. Balance the connection between mind, body, and spirit. Mantra Essential Oils. Order from an affiliate today.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here. Today again, a Power of Love activation card. I'm planning to do this all through May. The ones that get chosen, because I assume that the ones that are chosen during the month of May are the ones that I'm meant to share and show here. And that's going to be important for me to activate myself and for anyone who's watching, for them to activate it for themselves as well. Okay, then. So the card that got chosen today is, to show the banner, the card of tolerance. So that's the card that I drew today, tolerance. Very important in these days because we're going through times of division in families, in society. I'm pro this, I'm anti that, I'm pro this person, I'm anti that person. So tolerance. You appreciate other points of view. Let me read it. It's easier for me to read it from the book because from the text. Yes, I'm going to read it from here. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Okay, so that's the card, tolerance. And what the guidebook says about this is the easiest way, yes, is, I think you've seen the card already. I'm going to read what's said here. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. This school that we call Earth can be a very daunting destination. You should be proud of the bravery you have shown by electing to come here to experience it. The planet has a multitude of belief systems and philosophies practiced by beings who don't look or act exactly like you do, even though we are the same inside. Ironically, choosing to incarnate into a dimension where you feel separated from the whole is what makes Earth so appealing to courageous souls like you. The souls who graduate with high honors are the ones who have seen past the illusion of race and gender and religious beliefs and recognize their brothers and sisters. Love thy neighbor as thyself is the mantra of this card. The physical guises that you wear are just that, illusions. In truth, we are all the same, beings of love. When you're able to go within and connect with your soul's loving energy, you have the realization that we all belong to and originate from the same source. Tolerance is being secure within your own sense of self and letting others be as they are without judgment or bias. Learn to see them as weary travelers who, like you, crave encouragement, respect, and support. Okay, so this card, I think it's probably, I just probably got it today because we are right now on Earth in a moment of division. Division within the society, division, and because of that division, also in families. Like I said before, like I'm pro this person, I'm anti this person. I'm pro doing this to my body. I'm anti doing this to my body, etc., etc. Good, evil. This is good. This is evil. Well, I think that this is good and this is evil. So that is good and evil. What you think is good and evil is not of my concern. I'm the only one who's right. I believe this is good. This is evil, and this is the world we're living in right now, and it's very important to understand that this meat suit that we're in, our perspectives may be very, very, very real to us, okay? But not everything is what they seem. It seems what we can perceive with our eyes and with our five senses is very limited. I mean, a cat can or a dog can listen, hear a wider range. I mean, there are animals that can see wider ranges than we. So so never mind. I mean, the reality compared to what we can perceive as reality. So it's so important to honor other people and their opinion, even though it's very different than yours. And something else that I want to talk about, because we're talking about division and people that think differently or feel differently or experience things differently. Something that's important, like in the family, with your husband, your wife, and your mom, your dad, is something that I've been doing for a while and that has been very helpful for me, is that I avoid as much as possible to go into battles with others, especially with the meat suit. So instead of doing that, all kinds of conversations that I might need to have with my parents, with my husband, with my daughter, with family members, with whoever, with clients and so on, is that I always first and foremost make sure I have a conversation with the higher self of the person. So that means that I would like close my eyes, see that person in front of me, tell the person, do you agree with this conversation in the astral realm? If the person says yes, I agree. Usually they will say that. I will say, okay, person, let me say, Anne. Hello, Anne. I've been picking up this and this vibe. I'm worrying about this and this and this. What do you think? Am I wrong? Am I right? And then while I'm with my eyes closed, I just imagine wait for the person to answer. And the person might agree. Sometimes the person might disagree and say, no, it's this and this and this. And all this is happening in the astral realm. So I'm having this conversation, but not with the meat suit, but with the higher self of the person. And I'm trying to invoke my higher self to make sure that my higher self has this conversation with the higher self of the other person. Why do I do that? Because when, and even like if after this conversation, I decide that I'm going to have pro forma a conversation with the avatar, like face to face. If I do that, I will do it like later, like 2-3 days later. First, I will like have this conversation with the higher self of the person. The reason why I do this is because when you try to communicate with meat suits, with avatars, it takes way more effort because you will have to go through layers of triggers, pride, all kinds of feelings. If I say something to like my daughter or my husband or to someone I work with or collaborate with, it's normal that the person is going to think, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm a free sovereign person. Who do you think you are? You will have these kinds of things, like I said, pride, triggers, and things, and that will make the whole situation way more less efficient, because you're going to have the situation where I'm going to be like, you should, because I think in a certain way, and the other person is going to be like, and that is very that's not efficient way of communicating. I've experienced it to be way easier to just close my eyes, envision the person, have the conversation, have it maybe 2 or 3 times before, and then when I've sealed the deal more or less with the higher self of the person, then pro forma, I would go to the person personally and say to my daughter, like, do you know that the exams are going up, you need to study, that this, or to anyone I would have to say something to. I will do that like 2-3 days later after I've had like the conversation, at least depending on how big the situation is. At least I would have like 2 or 3 conversations with the higher self of the person, and then I would and I've noticed that to be very efficient and have very positive effect. Because of this, I have the amounts of fights I'm involved in, or struggles, or and that back and forth and those kind of stuff have been a lot less. By the way, if you want me to record like a meditation where I show a guided meditation where I show you how I do this, how I close my eyes, how I envision the person, so the process I'm going through. If you're interested in knowing that, please let me know in the comments, and I will make a meditation about that. But I mean, I need to know if there's someone who's interested or what have you. Maybe people have their own way of doing this already and don't need that. But I mean, if there's someone who's interested in that, please let me know. What I could do is I can write it now in the comments, and like if I see like at least a couple of 5 people liking the comment or whatever. Let's see. Yes, if you want me to record conversation with higher self of someone, guided meditation, let me know in the comments. So I'm going to put it here. Okay, then that's it. Then that's my 2 cents about the word of tolerance. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back tomorrow, and the days that I don't have interviews, I'm going to keep talking about the power of love, except maybe in the weekends, and the whole month of May, and then in June I will do whatever I feel called to do. Okay, then. Thanks for your attention. Hope this has been useful in any way, and till the next time.